Amid a flurry of celebration, the Canadian airline WestJet conducted its inaugural flight into Grand Bahama, carrying a total of 120 passengers on board. Government and tourism officials assembled on the tarmac at the Grand Bahama International Airport to welcome the passengers on the 136-seater 737 aircraft. We asked government and tourism officials to share their thoughts on the importance of the WestJet inaugural flight.
You know, back in the 70s, we received many visitors from Canada via the Jacktown Hotel and then into the Freeport hotels. As a matter of fact, for lack of a better word, they were stolen from us, if you will, by New Providence. And so I'm just delighted that we are able to penetrate that market now for Grand Bahama.
Today is almost a red letter day for Grand Bahama. I mean, the community has had some challenges, and I said to a colleague earlier, bad news needs no invitation, but good news needs as much as it can get. Today we have WestJet, who comes from Canada, out of Toronto, an area that was really considered very fertile grounds for Grand Bahama. And unfortunately, over the course of many years, we lost some of that luster. And unfortunately, that was because we no longer had the non-stop service. We're finally able to share with others the pleasantries of Grand Bahama.
Vice President of Communications for WestJet, Richard Bartram, was visibly pleased with the reception of the airline and said that the inaugural flight was the beginning of an economic recovery. He revealed that in addition to flying into Nassau, the island of Grand Bahama has been an ideal destination for quite some time.
We were continuing to expand our fleet, and we have a very solid strategy in place and a very solid network growth plan in place. We start to look at where are those places that Canadians want to fly and what makes sense from both Western Canada and, of course, in Eastern Canada. And when you look at Toronto and surrounding areas and where people want to go, we knew that Nassau was certainly a big destination, and we launched that 2 years ago, nonstop from Toronto, and then introduced it from nonstop from Calgary as well. And then next, very high on the list in terms of the feedback that we were hearing from our guests, was getting into Freeport, Grand Bahama. So this has been on the list for a number of years, and it really becomes, as we take delivery of more aircraft, we can start to look at more destinations, and this one was a big one for us.
Minister of Tourism and Aviation, the Honourable Vincent Vanderpool-Wallac, expressed hope that the addition of the new route to the islands will bring about a change in both the tourism industry and the economy. He emphasized the importance of promoting the Bahamian experience and assured that Grand Bahama will become more competitive with other popular destinations.
Well, I have taken the posture that, spinning doesn't do anybody any good. Let's find out what needs to be fixed and let's go ahead and fix it. We're going to take, for example, the first series of flights that people are going to have here on WestJet from Toronto. We want to sample survey those visitors and find out what they thought about their stay, because there's nothing more important when they go back home than to say some wonderful things about their vacation, because no matter what the price is, no matter how many non-stops you have in place, if the experience isn't the right experience, we're not going to be successful. So we take whatever is being said nowadays, because word of mouth is a joke to word of internet. So we want to make sure that we fix those things that people complain about so we can become much more effective.
The Honourable Neko, Minister of Works, also expressed that providing visitors with an enjoyable experience is an important part of improving the tourism industry.
What is most important is that once we get the visitor here, that they have an experience that they will want to come back. Experiences in Grand Bahama have not always been the best for our visitors, and so it's important that we stress the importance of service. Not servitude, just service.
We asked Executive Vice President of the Grand Bahama Tourism Board, James Turner, what the community can do to improve the vacation experience for visitors.
The truth of the matter is we've got to raise the expectation, not only for that of the guests, but for that of the island residents. The islands of the Bahamas have always been a fascinating proposition because folks think of so many things that are just south of us. While Grand Bahama does not dominate in any one area, it is really the most multi-dimensional of all islands. Whether it's the glam and the glitter of those folks south of us, or whether it's the peace and serenity of the out islands, it's all on Grand Bahama. Our challenge is to package all of that and present that appropriately.
WestJet said that they hope to increase the number of flights into Grand Bahama in the near future. I'm Nina Lang, reporting for GBTV.